Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I literally just filmed about an hour ago a short which featured this lovely pattern from King Cole, and it is number 6076 and it is a super chunky cardigan, mainly in stockinette stitch with some bubble stitch areas, 6 buttons, fairly simple, should knit together really quickly because it is super chunky as the pattern says. I also said that the yarn was due to come today and it has just arrived. I had a thought of why don't I just try and vlog the experience of making said cardigan, and I guess that starts with showing you the yarn I purchased. So I am gonna relocate so I can show you the yarn. So I realised this is probably the worst angle of me that I could ever pick, but I think it'll be the easiest way to kind of go through the different colours, because I bought various ones because I wasn't too sure, and one of the other patterns which I'll put up here also uses the same type of yarn, and this is my colour palette that's inside here, the type of stuff I wear all year round. Doesn't matter if it's autumn, spring, summer, winter, these are the colours. So let's dive on in. A lot of yarn, and I think I just gave myself static hair. Oh, and I forgot, I actually have another pattern which I didn't show in my little haul, which I've bought this grey yarn, which is the Lindendale DK weight yarn, which has a very loose twist, so I think that's going to be very interesting to knit with. I'm glad already that I bought multiple colours, and I bought excess because there's different amounts for each letter that features throughout the pattern, so the different block colours, and I need to kind of work out which is going to be which. So I have this lovely purple colour one, which I'm really glad I bought this one. It's called Cerise, and there's an alarm going off because I'm making a banana bread cake. So I'm gonna run and disappear and just check on that. Okay, I've returned. I've given my banana cake another 15 minutes because I don't know about anyone else, mine just always seem to not cook in the middle. One of the colours I've got is Cerise, and it's quite a vibrant pinky purple colour, and I think that's going to go really well with this other similarly toned colour which is called Red Currant. And picking the other colours to go with it, I could either make it more of a red toned mix and use sort of this orange colour, which I think this looks quite nice. I could make it so it's more of an orangey mix, which this literally just screams autumn, does it not? Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go the pinkier option. So these 4, if I can hold them, which I can't. These 4. So I have Merlot, which is quite a vibrant red. This I think is the ginger colour. Yes, it's quite a yellow orange actually, which I think maybe balances out that red a little bit. And then I've got quite a blue toned purple, which is the Red Currant, and then the Cerise as well, which is quite blue toned, but I think they're going to work really well together. So that is the yarns figured out. I just need to work out which is going to go where. So this might completely depend on actually how much of each colour I've bought. So because I am a size small, one colour I need 4, which is the blue area of the cardigan, and then the second largest area is pink, which is the bubble stitch. So I think I'm maybe going to do the bubble stitch in the dark cerise colour, just because I think if I do the Red Currant as the body, it might make it a bit more wearable, because if you go by the colours I've picked for this, it is quite extravagant. So I think I'm going to go with the Red Currant as colour... No, I can't do the Red Currant as colour A because I only bought 3 of them. So change plan already. So I think I'm going to have to use the Cerise as colour A, which will be the blue area in the pattern. And then I will do the bobble stitch area, which is second colour, so colour B, which actually, I say colour B, so the main colour is colour M, which is going to be the Cerise. Colour A, which is technically the pink colour on the pattern, is going to be the Red Currant, and then it doesn't really matter too much which is B and which is C. So colour B on the pattern is the gold. Okay, so that's going to be sat with the main colour and between... Okay, I think, yep, so we'll go the ginger for color B, which I've got 2 of, and then I need 2 of the other color, which is color C, which I'm going to do the red. And I think that's going to work nicely. Or do I want 2 oranges? No, I think I'm going to go with the red because it makes it slightly different, and I could ponder about this all day. So we're going to go with this as my color option. So this is the main color. This is the color I'm going to use for the bobble stitch, which is the slightly darker red currant, which I think those work really nicely together. And then the 2, which are just going to sort of be the plain stockinette waffly areas, is the red and the orange. And I think they work quite well together. This is the other color I have, but I'm not really sure. So it says I need a pair of size 9mm and size 10mm needles. Luckily everything's knitted in panels, so I don't necessarily need to use circular knitting needles, but I'm actually thinking if I have any or not, which we can check. So this is the worst IKEA unit ever. I don't know why I've used it for knitting stuff instead of actually clothes. Like, it's kind of designed for children, I think, which is why this rail is super inconvenient and I use for my headphones. But I mean, it's got a nice circular knitting hanging area, which is obviously part of the point. I've got some wool projects, more wool, my sewing machine, which I should get out a bit more, and then up here I have my knitting needles and random bits of yarn, which this is a wine holder and I love it. I think it looks so much better as a yarn holder. So I am just going to look in here and I'm pretty sure there's not going to be the size I need. I've got 10mm ones here, which these ones are from Wool and the Gang, and they're the mango wood ones. I'm pretty sure I got it in a kit. 9mm is maybe a little questionable on if I actually have them. I realise this is probably the worst way you can probably display knitting needles. This one doesn't have the size on it. Okay, so I've got 8mm. Those the same. I can't be the only person who has these issues. This one's larger. Let me try and find the other one. 10. Oh, damn it. They're 10mm as well. Okay, so I guess I know what I'm about to go and do, which is order some more needles. Though it feels like I should have every single size. Somehow I don't. So these are going to go back in here. I'm going to order some more needles. Okay, so I've just found on Lovecrafts some 9mm needles, and I'm also going to buy the 10mm ones too, just because they are circular, which means I will probably get more use out of them than my current ones. But I'm just going to see, they have a chunky set, which is £40 for a set of 3. How much is it for a set of just getting the 2? I'm just going to buy the 2 because they're £21.58 versus £37.99, but 12mm needles I can't see me having a use for. So, and I'll be back another day so we can get started.